Friends, today's discourse may be titled as Definition of Religion. Here today I will try to put before you a unique definition of religion contained in one of great Indian literatures. As you know, there are 4 Vedas, 6 Shastras and 27 Upanishads in Indian spiritual books. Out of 6 Shastras, one is known as VAISHESHIK Darshan. Darshan is also another name of Shastras, and even sometimes they are called as Sutras also. So friends, before going on to the definition, I must tell you that I am sure that 90% of you might not have heard this definition before, because this is generally not talked about. Generally we are beating about the bush. We are discussing the qualities of religion, traits of religion, and rituals related with the religion. But here the definition I am going to reveal to you, not reveal but put before you, because it's already revealed by the seer, the creator of this Shastra, Vaisheshik. His name is Kanaad. Kanaad means, Kanaad was name of that rishi who wrote this, who composed this book, this Shastra, or you can say who created this Shastra, who wrote this Shastra, whatever you can say about it. He was a person who used to live on the grains which fall down in the field during the harvesting, and the farmers or the growers have no claim over that, over which. So those grains, called particles, he would collect and would try to sustain himself on the preparation from those grains. So he would eat only those particles. So that why he was called Kanaad. Kanaad is made of 2 words, Kad and Ad. Kad means particles, Ad means to eat. The person who eats only particles of grains or grains is known as Kanaad. So it may not be his original name, but it is his qualitative name, Kanaad Rishi. So friends, now let's go to the definition site. Most of our, I think all our Shastras, Darshans, are the books of philosophy, you may say in English, which are 6 in number. They have been presented in the form of question and answer. First there is question, then there is answer. So those may say articles in shape of articles, and those articles can say, as they have put it, sutras, S-U-T-R-A-S, sutras. So in those days there was the Guru Shishya Parampara, the tradition of orator and listeners, master and disciple. So when they would hold their classes, as is tradition today also, we say, friend, today we will discuss this and this and that. So in those days too, this was the tradition. First, the lecturer would introduce his subject and he will discuss it. So in the beginning, he tells his disciples, Kanaad Rishiji, friends, Athato Dharma Vyakhyasyamah. This is the original I am quoting for those who know Sanskrit. Otherwise, it means, the article 1 says, okay, henceforth, hereinafter, henceforth, we shall discuss Dharma or religion. This is article 1. He says, he tells his disciples, the gatherings, the class room sitters, the audience, the students, that today we shall discuss religion or Dharma. Athato Dharma Vyakhyasyamah. And in the second sutra, second article, he directly defines the religion. What is that? The second article goes to say, Yatobhyudayah ni Shreyas siddhih sa Dharma. Means, due to which we get our needed jobs promoted and also attain moksha, renunciation, salvation, that is religion. Let me tell again that he says, why the acts, due to the acts, by following the acts which promote our material well-being, Abhyudaya, yani promotion, rise of the needed, wanted, desired. But here let me say needs, because desires are unlimited, but needs are limited. So here it means, stands for, Abhyudaya stands for needed thing, the promotion of needed thing, the rise of, the well-being of needed things. So he says, the act by which we get our needed things, needed to sustain the life, needed to raise the family, needed to live in the society, needed to conduct ourselves in the mundane affairs. And second part is the acts which lead us to salvation, renunciation, moksha, or the acts which lead us to, which make us free from the cycle of birth, rebirth, birth, death, etc. So now let us come to the first part again for details. Yatobhyudayah. What is that? What are those desired things which are need-based? I would like to tell you, the learned listeners, because this you may be knowing, perhaps all of you or many of you. There is a theory in management that is called Maslow's theory of evolution. Maslow's theory of hierarchy of needs. Maslow's hierarchy of needs. In that theory, Maslow has detailed the order of our needs. First thing which he puts in place is needs to fulfill the, needs to satisfy the, needs to attend to the hunger and thirst. Second, he puts is clothing, and third is the shelter on the head, a roof, a dwelling unit, a hut, a room, a house, a home, a mansion, whatever you can try and get as per your capacity. But it is after all a shelter on the head to save us from the excessive heat, excessive cold, and rain, etc. etc. So, I am not going to detail other priorities in the hierarchy of Maslow, because then maybe go away from the subject. Here, let us confine us to these three only. So, what a person needs at the minimal, or the, you can say, minimum, is that he should be able to have enough to eat and to wear and to save oneself from the nature's heat, nature's heat, nature's cold, nature and other problems, etc. So this is one need. So we can see in one word, this is material needs. What is this? Our material needs. We have got a family, we have to take care of our family, we have to raise our wards, and we have to attend our social needs, we have to conduct ourselves in society. For that we need some materials, and including money also. So for that we have to do some job, something. Maybe we are agro based, maybe we are running some business, we are a grocer, we are a farmer, we are doing some other sort of business, or take and give business. So this is for the material well-being, or material management, you can say. Or in other words, you can say this is for all the material and physical well-being, because after all the material managements will lead to our physical maintenance itself, physical maintenance only, because body is the first thing. While sitting in the body only, we can do our mundane things, mundane jobs, or social jobs, or even spiritual practices. So first thing is the physique. So the needs of the physical, to attain the needs of the physical, whatever we have to do is the material well-being. So first part, now I'm while saying first, I mean this definition of Kanaad ji has two parts. First part relates to material well-being, and the second part relates to spiritual well-being, spiritual promotion, spiritual success, spiritual breakthrough. So in this first part, one has to make some efforts for his physical sustenance, for his material well-being, for his social maintenance. So that is one part of religion. And second part goes for moksha, for salvation, for renunciation. So what salvation? Salvation means to merge our soul with the super soul, to unite with the God, to merge our beings with the super being, or to realize ourselves, or to realize God, whatever you can say. But this is an inner practice, not outward practice. You can realize God within yourself. One can realize God within yourself only because God may be sitting outside also. Maybe He is pervading all the beings of this creation. But you cannot see Him or her unless you go inside, because God is astral form, He is formless. So a formless thing can be seen only you are formless. So you become formless only you go within. That is called yoga. That is called yoga. By practicing yoga, you can go inside. So here I am not going to other side. keeping myself restricted to the definition of religion. So this is the definition of religion. But we have got one may argue, then what are there several why are there several definitions in Gita, Ramayana and Manusmriti, etc. Yes, there are. But mostly they are attributes of religion, the offshoots of religion, the offsprings of religion, the branches of religion, the attributes of religion, the virtues of religion, the qualities of religion. But religion itself is as defined by Kanaad. This is the essence of religion. And whatever we do to sustain ourselves in this society, this is the first part of religion, is necessary for us, is binding for us. And this binding, this compulsion, we can give another name, that is called duty. So another name of this first part of religion can be duty. That's why perhaps in Gita Lord Krishna said, Sadharme nidhanam treya par dharmo bhayavaha. Because while doing your own duty, if you die, it doesn't matter, but don't do the duty of others, because that is fraught with the risks. So what are your duties? I think this is not any very big thing to tell. Everyone knows what our duties are. As a servant in an organization, in a department, our duties are defined. But in a family, in a society, our definition have some traditional base. In our family, we have duties as father, as son, as husband, as wife, as head of the family. So that required thing which is necessary to maintain ourselves, to earn our livelihood, to conduct ourselves in this society, is duty, and that duty is also first part of Dharma. So, but the Dharma does not here. Dharma does not end here, as in many religions, as are prevalent these days. I don't want to take name of anyone. They have been made limited to only the first part. And if they talk of somehow of the second part, that is very vague, that is very short, that is very referential only, not detailed. It doesn't mean that all the religions are like that. There are religions which go in depth and detail these definitions at length, and also there are a few people, because everyone cannot get it. There are only few who are practicing it too. So friends, this is today's lecture on religion or Dharma. So we should not get stuck or caught in the cobweb of definitions prevailing in so many religions. This or that, or kill, or and killing and eating and all drinking. No religion. The definition given by Kanaad is super definition, unique definition. I haven't seen such a definition in my life so far. I have gone so many books of perhaps all of the religions, but this clear-cut definition is nowhere else. Thanks.